He's an amazing player. His strike rate is exceptional for Test match cricket. 1500s, 22 50s, best of 204 at this very ground. I think we all remember that, where he caned South Africa. But this is a different story. Australia now 89 for 4, effectively, I suppose, for 5, with Langer having a scan. And this is the last to go.
Caught right on the crease. No movement, just done for pace, Andrew Simons. The footwork absolutely lacking. Hardly a stride forward. And bang.
That is 4. Just a push from Gilchrist.
Oh, he's hit that one running away through the offside field. When he hits them, they don't often stay short of the boundary, or should I say, they don't often not reach the boundary.
That's put away.
He's hit that like a rocket. That's beautifully played. Into the fence it goes, and well, you just can't afford to be that wide, can you? Not to Hussey, you can't. Correction, is Gilchrist. Quick single. Oh, he's hit the stumps as well. That's good fielding.
Any other batsman might have been struggling. Yeah, Michael Hussey's particularly quick between the stumps. The race is on. Only one winner. Now this is what I want to see. Nell bowling to Gilchrist. He's got to try and keep him down there for a few overs. A few balls at least. I think he's got a good chance. I doubt Gilchrist is in that sort of mode right now where he's prepared to leave too many.
Oh, he's trying to hit that one out the ground. It was relatively well pitched up. Gilchrist's not about to change his game, and it's also quite good to see Nell not saying anything. It just seemed to me there that he kept his mouth closed, which is, I think, a step in the right direction.
You know what, Tony, I just thought it might just be an opportune time to have a quiet word with Adam Gilchrist. Just to remind him about Durban. Perhaps take me on again.
That's in the air, and this is going to be out. Yes, he's got him. Gilchrist is out hooking. Well, Andre Nell has done it. He's got rid of one of the Aussie danger men, one of the most dangerous players in world cricket, and he's got him with a bounce up. Man back, didn't quite middle it, straight down his throat. It was planned, that's for sure. Now you can talk until the cows come home, mate.
Well, Andre Nell's delight, and that you got to say is poor cricket by Adam Gilchrist. The man was set back exactly for that shot. He fell for it. Australia 106 for 5.
Right, so Hussey crossed there. Warner's down the non-striker's end. No, they didn't cross. It was the end of the over. So Callis, who bowled a beautiful over last over. This is a dismissal again. Short delivery. Not a great shot, Darryl.
Not a great shot at all, Tony. The man is back there. The pull probably wasn't even on. Wasn't that short.
Oh, and it's gone through them. Down to the third man again for 4. Oh dear. Another opportunity gone begging, and Callis that time is the fielder who may look at went. He had to go to his right. The replay will tell us how hard it was. Very hard.
Yeah, always going away to his right. He was late on it.
He's hit that one nice and hard, and that's gone for 4. Exactly as predicted by Pat Simcox. On strike. And there we go again. That's that area that he does like. Got it away on the onside, and will that run away to the boundary for 4? I think it probably will. It's running down the hill down there, and into the rope it goes. Oh, he's hit that one and hit that one into the gap all the way along the ground for 4. Warne is starting to get a grip of all this. Right, this one is going to really he's going to let this rip. Oh, it's in the air and it's going to be out. Yes, he's gone. 5 to Martyn. That's beautifully bowled. Well, Shane Warne on his way, and this was a very important wicket. They needed to get rid of one of these two and keep the wickets coming. A fantastic performance by Martyn. Short delivery. He was obviously going to let it rip. Pollock doesn't drop him, and there he is. Hasn't he done well? 11 5-wicket hauls in the career of Martyn. 174 for 6. Bear in mind that there's a little fighter sitting in the Australian dressing room by the name of Langer. He's been hit on the head, and it seemed that he was quite severely concussed. We also know that he got a little bit of a cut behind his ear and had a couple of stitches in the cut. He was then taken for some scans to the hospital, and apparently he's back in the dressing room now. Whether he'll bat or not, it's another question.
This is why Lee's in there. Martyn gets Shane Warne. Good catch from Pollock. Came in quickly, did the job. Cheers all round.
That is nicely played. That's intelligent cricket from Lee.
Any top order batsman would be pleased with this. It's a great shot. Well, he's the third man, but he's pretty fine, because Lee, we've seen play that little uppercut over the slips and gully cordon for 4. And this is an authentic cut. That's why it's so good to bat at this ground. Just look at this ball just race away. You find the gap, there's no need to run.
Down towards the man at third man. It's gone a long way. That has gone for 6. What a remarkable shot that is. I guess that's exactly what Brett Lee was looking for. He's given the indication that he's just looking to find a little bit of room. He's hit that superbly. There's a man lurking. Sean Pollock it was, lurking in the shadows down there at the golf course end.
Smack straight back over the bowler's head. One bounce into the board, it goes. The last ball of the over.
What South Africa don't need is to get off this field, and they haven't taken a wicket.
What a good delivery that was, and up goes the finger as well. Now that is completely outfoxed Mike Hussey. Terrific stuff from Nicky, but yeah, that is such an important wicket late in the day, and Hussey has played superbly, but it's ended now. Beautifully bowled.
That is the wicket South Africa needed. That really would have taken a lot of pressure off them. 242 for 7. There's no doubt about that. That is plumb. It's gone straight on, hit him on the back leg in front of all 3. Well, Langer retired hurt, hitting the head first ball, and he'll be back tomorrow, we hope. He's recovering in his hotel room. Hayden caught Gibbs bowling Ntini, and Ntini there, 5 wickets today. He's 11th in Test cricket, and Boyer and Andre Nel contributing as well.
Martyn, the star, 5 for 80 off 16 overs and a couple of balls, a wicket apiece to Andre Nel and Nicky Bier. Sean Pollock, perhaps a little bit more expensive than you normally see from him. But that is the end of play on day 2 at this stage. That is carried. Butcher Dippenaar has taken the catch. So action at the start of day 3 of this test match. Sean Pollock has got himself in the wickets column. Probably should have got himself there the ball before. Brett Lee, by the way, has not gone. Brett Lee is standing. The umpires are now going to confer over this one.
I think Butcher Dippenaar has caught this. He takes his eyes off it, but I think it has stuck.
What has happened here? Now, there was certainly some controversy. It's been given not out, by the way. This has been given not out. They haven't referred it. Obviously, Steve Buckner has said that he's seen it not carry. Did the finger of that left hand get underneath the ball? You know, common sense prevails here. We've got good replays. Common sense, that's not going to show us much. It's going to be beneath the table as it dips away. Jacques Kallis is not happy with this call and is having a chat to Tony Hill from New Zealand right now. Common sense should prevail here, in my view, that there are replays available, unlike the Rudolph dismissal, and I think they should have been introduced here. Not everyone will be conclusive.
Well, the ball just seems to be bubbling around in the hands at the point of impact, just there. I think he's taken that.
It all happened so quickly. Now, that might have just come off that chest guard, which Brett Lee uses, along with other protective equipment. We'll have to wait and see if it is runs. It must have been a bit of a glove. There's a smile on his face. He's got 50. That's his 3rd test 50.
How valuable that is.
They need to standardise it, though. That is out. Herschel Gibbs has taken the catch. Sean Pollock thought he had probably 2 wickets in the previous over in 2 balls. He's now got in the wickets column.
Oh, Kasperowicz annoyed with himself. He is just trying to force us on the offside. Short, almost guided it straight there to Herschel Gibbs. Takes his 2nd catch in that position. Got rid of Langer. Hayden in the first yesterday. It's 260 for 8.
And Stuart Clark.
How does Brett Lee play this now? 2 slips in the gully, 3rd man, fine leg, pretty much a standard field. Man on the hook, just in front of square, on leg side.
And he's gone that way. And it's gone just backward of square. 6 runs. I think that might give you your answer, Alan.
He's going to swing from the hip, as they say. He might as well. 37 just a deficit now. What does Kallis do here? Still went for 6. I didn't think he hit it that cleanly.
Moves to 60 now. His highest score in Test match cricket throughout his career is 62, not out. It's a nice shot. That is a beautiful shot from Brett Lee. He's got himself a boundary. Goes to his highest score now in Test cricket.
That's a great shot. Just using the pace of Ventini. It's up there. And quite rightly so. That gully now comes out and fills that gap. It's a massive gap. Full. Very well played. Almost played it from the back foot.
High. But yeah, circling. And caught. Makayantini has now got 6 wickets. It's an amazing performance from Makayantini. A very, very good catch from Nicky Beer. That was in the air for a long, long time. It's the end of the Australian innings. And there's a little handy deficit here.
Well, he's kept his nerve, Ventini. And Brett Lee has skied this a million miles up in the air. Nicky Boyer, well, who would want to be underneath this? It's gone a mile up there. Good camera work, in which Makayantini, well, 6 for 100 off 18.5 overs. It's been a great effort. He's gone for a few runs, but he's taken wickets, vital wickets at crucial times.
And Australia were out for 270 for 9, basically. Of course, with Justin Lang not there, but basically that's all out. And Brett Lee played superbly for his 64 after 68 deliveries. Top scorer was Michael Hussey. I don't know how many times we've said that he's made a very valuable contribution in that middle order. 73 of 153 deliveries. And Shane Warne, don't forget that little knock, 36 of 33 balls. But the most important thing about this is that there's a handy little lead here for South Africa after they batted first and made 303. Look at the partnerships. There's certainly some handy ones towards the middle there, Alan.
Yeah, the two 68s, Warne and Hussey, Lee and Hussey, valuable ones down the order there. And then Lee and Kasperovich, the bowling figures. Santini, well, as I said just now, he's gone for 100, but he's taken 6 wickets. Who would know in the context of the game how valuable that's going to be. Now, Pollock and Boyer, 1 apiece.
That's well played. It's into the gap, and it's on its way through the offside field. It's gone for 4. So the first runs off Stuart Clark. And again into the gap. This time Simons is after it, and he'll probably just drag it back.
Another beautiful drive. That's for Dippenaar. Looks in fantastic touch on the offside today. Lovely drive again.
A genuine half volley from Stuart Clark. That man at short cover there is not going to stop this.
Good shot again. Clark persists with full deliveries, and Dippenaar is climbing all over them. That's the second 4 in a row now. Put away. Poor delivery, and all the way. Herschel Gibbs and that big bat, he climbed all over that.
Well, the first ball from Kasperovich was a big loopy bouncer. Gibbs was after it. This one was probably the correct one to go after. I get the feeling this Australian tacker looking a little bit lethargic here.
Now that's put away for 4. That's the 8-4 in the innings. Loose delivery, short and wide, and Dippenaar just loves him there.
That run rate achieved by South Africa now is almost pushing 5. I can't help thinking, Pat, that this Aussie attack to me, they just don't quite seem on the button yet today. A bit off the boil. I'm sure Ponting's going to give some thought to that rate achieved. You can't have this thing just suddenly run away from him.
In the air, and a magnificent catch from Matthew Hayden. We've seen it all season from him, and another wicket goes down, and it's put a Dippenaar.
Bit of a late away swing there from Stuart Clark, and this series will be remembered for 1 or 2 cricketing highlights. For my money, one of those will be the catching of Matthew Hayden. This is a beauty. You can understand his excitement. You don't get the chance to often hold on to a couple of catches like this, and he's pulled it off beautifully for Australia. Well, they're fighting back. Dippenaar gone for 20. South Africa 55 for 2. Now Dippenaar was probably playing a little bit away from his front leg there, leaning back ever so slightly. He'd driven Clark previously through the covers, 1 or 2 great shots. Maybe there was a bit of bounce to go with it, that late away swing.
Now, was that a glove? Huge appeal from Adam Gilchrist. Everyone's gone up.
Rick Ponting has run from mid-off all the way up to Steve Bucknell. He's hands on hips right now. Warne and Gilchrist when charging up towards the middle of the pitch from a keeper position and slip position, so they thought this was out.
Well, was it the glove or the bat or the thigh pad?
It's inconclusive.
little bit of in-swing. And away. Good shot. McGill the chase up, but he might as well stop. Correction, Martyn it is.
Got a finger on that one, and it's running away. They'll come back for the second, and Gibbs has registered his half-century. He's 21st 50, the first of the series actually. It's his 6th against Australia. He's already made 14 centuries, and he's going to want to get to 15 centuries in this test match. He's only halfway there.
Well, when he walked to the crease, earlier on, I thought, where's he mentally? He's battled through that hard part. He's now got 50. Well played, Herschel Gibbs.
17 runs have been scored in 8 overs since the lunch break. And moving into commentary now. Just watch this delivery from Shane Warne, start of a new over. Well, down the wicket, and he's out. He's hit it straight to mid-on. Oh, Shane Warne has got him. He's got him going. He's tied him down. And, well, that's the shot that you don't want to see. He tried going down the wicket last over, did it again this over, mishit the ball straight to mid-on. That's the sort of shot that could, in fact, change the course of a match. And you better believe that Shane Warne's pretty happy about that. Right, to tell you more about it, well, hang on, let's have a look here. It's South Africa, 100 for 3. So Ashwell Prince is the new batsman. South Africa now 3 down, and their lead is 133.
Callis and Prince, unless Prince continues to be very aggressive, strike rate of nearly 50, just over 50 in the first innings when he was batting, which is unusual for him in a test match. The scoring rate is going to slow down. It's nicely played by Callis. That is a fine shot. That is quite a remarkable stroke.
Top shot from Jacques Callis. It's not quite a pull, it's more sort of a back foot drive, beating mid-on to his right. You've got to be strong, you've got to be a powerful player to hit balls like this to the boundary.
Just played it so late as well. We know that's the stamp of a class player. Superbly controlled.
It's well played by Callis, getting the hands above the bounce. He's watched it all the way onto the bat. Along the ground. Catches all round.
That has turned very, very sharply indeed. And Shane Warne has got Ashwell Prince in that fashion a few times before this summer. Once or twice, yes, he got a bit of a roughie from the umpires in Australia. Had a similar look about it. Lucky he got some willow on at the last minute. Warne forcing one of that back foot.
Nicely played by Ashwell Prince. Now that should run away for 4, and it will. That was a poor delivery from Warne, and was well put away. Well, was there a bat on there? It went very quickly to silly point. Shane Warne thinks so. Umpire Buckner's the man that counts.
Everybody confident there. And what did this hit? Just got a feeling. Well, it's gone onto the, has it gone onto the bat and onto the foot? I'll leave it to you, Patrick. I suppose there's enough doubt to say no, it's not, but everybody's up. Well, there's an appeal, not a very big one from... Oh, he's given him out. Goodness me. I don't think Adam Gilchrist... Watch Gilchrist's reaction here. I don't think he was convinced by any stretch of the imagination. Certainly a big appeal from Warne, but that's what you expect. He always goes up. He never dies wondering, does Shane Warne. And a late decision by umpire Buckner, and Prince is on his way.
Well, what did it hit? Was it thigh pad? Was there bat? Was it glove? Was there something there? But clearly, short leg was Shaw. Simon's kind of half looked up. And Ashwell Prince is gone. 120 for 4 now.
what they're going to do is, I think, give Sean Pollock some license to play a few shots, score quickly, see if he can get a quick 50 and take the game away from Australia. He's got Callis as the rock at the other end, and Pollock will be given a license to really go for the bowling. And Sean Pollock is there now. Watch short leg. He's convinced, but I don't think the catcher is. And I'm not either. Warren is. Short leg is. He's giving that knock. That's got him. A little inside edge.
Nasty bounce.
Remember his good mate Mark Boucher getting one of those in Cape Town, and he went down. Ding dong.
Oh, that's going to be close. Yes, it's given. Just got hit, I thought, on off stump, and then he moved. Came back in enough.
I think it was the ball before. It's the same sort of thing that happened with AB de Villiers. This is good bowling from Stuart Clark. Just coming back a little bit. The ball before bounced, and Jacques Callis caught a bit on the crease. It's not outside the line. Just a little bit of doubt maybe for the distance, but it looks okay to me. We'll see from Hawkeye, but Callis has got to go. The ball before might have got him out. He's gone for 27. Big blow for South Africa. 130 for 5.
Jock Rudolph, left-hander. And he's batting ahead of Mark Boucher.
What does Polly do now? Has he still got the license now that the rock has gone at the other end? Was it out? It looked okay, and you called it, Pat. Looked okay to me. Just hanging back because of the one before, and the ball rushed in, and he was on the move when it got him. Below the roll.
Yes, once it hit him, then he got forward. And let's just have a look. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that woody sound to it. Everybody's convinced, and you'd expect the Australians now to be peeling for everything. 173 behind. There's half a chance they're going to be screaming. Wasn't quite short enough for Jacques Rudolph, looking for the big pull.
Oh, let's have another look. Perhaps hit the pocket, did it? It's a little nick. You can't. Yeah, it's the pocket. It's the pocket, no doubt. There's the bat. I think it's the pocket. It's flat. And up they go again. That time he's gone. That time he's gone. Up goes the finger. That is beautiful bowling. Well, Rudolph caught behind. That was a faint one. They all went up. And the umpire has got it right again.
It's almost off the toe of the bat, and wickets continue to tumble at the caller drive end. Clark is really running here. Since in Australia, need to make things happen, and that's what he's done. Rudolph for a duck. South Africa now in all sorts of trouble. 140 for 6.
The ball. Ring in Johannesburg. There's the little nick through to the keeper, and up they go again. That time definitely a little nick. Oh, it's up in the air. This is it, and they don't get dropped. These don't get dropped. That is a huge wicket. It brings to the end a little gem of an innings by Pollock. Out eventually for 40. Caught by Gilchrist off the bowling of Lee. The bouncer it was. He tried to pull it away, and well, it went straight up in the air.
Good move by Ricky Ponting to give Lee one more. He had temptation to take him off because he has had a fair spell trying to fetch it from outside off, and it's very difficult to do at that pace. Would have been better off trying to just guide it over the top. Sean Pollock is gone for 40.
Catch!
it's got him. He's got it. What a catch. What a catch. Unbelievable catch. Well, it was a rank full toss. It was smashed like a rocket. And Simons took the catch. Well, he couldn't believe it.
Well, Warren's face says it all. Very good catch from Andrew Simons. He really had to move quickly to his left. Ball dipping on him. Shane Warne will bowl a lot better deliveries than that and get absolutely no result. He's had a win here. Full toss, hit straight to mid-wicket. Big wicket. South Africa 194 for 8.
So Andre Nell is the new batsman. 21 matches he's played, and his average is 6.56. He'll want a few more this time round, but what an interesting dismissal that was. And no fuss at all by the South African batsman.
Well, he tried to bowl him a googly again. He'd bowled him 2 and beaten the outside edge, and Warren trying to bowl a third one is just a shocker. And low and to the left, and with all the controversy going on around these days, it's a wonder that Nicky Boyer walked off, but he did. Andrew Simons taking the catch, and Warren, his face says it all.
Shot over the top. Well, that's a lovely stroke. And Boucher's up for it. He smacked that to the boundary as well.
Well,
283 runs.
What a great delivery. That is a beauty from Brett Lee. They've gone up in a big way, and the shake of the head from Tony Hill disappoints Brett Lee. What an outstanding ball. They thought there was a nick.
yeah, I think Adam Gilchrist. I think Adam Gilchrist knows. Can't believe that. Well, we'll have to see. It was definitely a noise, quite a big noise. Says he's clearly nicked it. Outside edge, and that's out. He gets away with it. Nicks. What a jaffer that is.
That's a great delivery and a poor decision. I mean, let's face it, that was a huge nick. And quite simply, had that been referred to the third umpire, he would have heard the nick, he would have seen the deflection, and Mark Boucher would have been on his way. And that's not the first time we've had controversy in this series, let alone this test match. It's got to be introduced. It's as simple as that. Too many decisions are being incorrect. Now that's gone over the top. That's going to add to a bit of a sense of humour failure to the Australians. It has gone for 4 runs. Top edge just tipped the gloves of Adam Gilchrist. That face tells the story.
That was quick. He does play the hook and pull shot pretty well. It has rushed him, and it has flown, absolutely flown to Adam Gilchrist, and that goes for 4 just to rub it in.
That time is gone. Eventually, the Australians will be happy with that. Mark Boucher, wow, what a start that was this morning. Should have been given out, caught behind, dropped the very next ball. Sky one that fell safe. First ball the next over, he's on his way. Gilchrist does the damage.
Very quick. And Mark Boucher's gritty knock has come to an end. He's gone for 63 off 92 balls. Here's that catch again. Good catch. That has flown.
And flown, not for the first time this morning, to Adam Gilchrist. He's got himself 2 now, Brett Lee. He's now got 3. Well, that is the way you finish an innings. That is outstanding stuff from Brett Lee. As Alan Donald was saying, he was fired up at the start of day 4. He'd done the loosening, he'd done the warm-ups, and he was bowling briskly. The very first ball he bowled this morning. Alan, that'll impress you as a former fast bowler.
Well, as the guys, players walking off the field, there's a few words going on. Well, still going. That's the value of having someone in your side that's got raw pace. It hasn't taken long. He's come out. That's what he thinks of it. Oh.
In off that one, off the pad, and then onto that leg stump. Hit it hard, but that is now the story for South Africa. 258 they have scored in halfway through the 72nd over, and South Africa now lead by 290 runs. And the situation, Herschel Gibbs played very well for 53, and Sean Pollack a good knock down of 44. Mark Boucher 63. Australian bowlers, Brett Lee cleaned it up this morning, 357. And Stuart Clark 4 for 64. He's been the find of the tour. And let's not forget Shane's 3 wickets right at the end. Big shout from behind. They've gone up. He joined the appeal, Andre Nell. I think that's perhaps because of the way he's feeling as opposed to the enthusiasm. Steve Buckner says not out. That was a pretty good shout.
He almost didn't have the energy to appeal. I tell you what.
That's more than a pretty good appeal. There was no connection with the bats. Edge, and what a good catch. Mackay Ntini has struck. Matthew Hayden this time just looks around and he knows he's been caught. That was an outstanding catch. They did a lot of...
And Hayden's poor test match has come to an end. A.B. de Villiers taking a wonderful catch. We saw him take a catch in the first innings to get rid of Ponting. He's gone for naught. It's 0 for 1. 50 hundreds. 33 50s. That's a magnificent record.
He is a fine player. But Matthew Hayden was one of the players the South Africans needed to get rid of. And it's a great catch from A.B. de Villiers. That does the trick.
And I'm not sure they would have got there anyway. It's beautifully hit by Ricky Ponting. He's not going to hold back. He's been their nemesis this summer, has Ricky Ponting, and that's a beautiful shot. But the umpires, they've just got to say they've got it wrong.
Yes, they may have, but now South Africa need to just knuckle down and make sure they maintain their composure, because part of cricket. Inside edge, Ricky Ponting has gone. Mark Boucher's done it, and Jacques Kallis was the bowler. Now that is a huge, huge wicket for South Africa.
Full delivery. We've been calling for it. Pitch it up, get him on the drive, see if it moves a little bit. There wasn't anything else there. Mark Boucher was convinced straight away. everybody behind the stumps. Big wicket for South Africa. Can they recover Australia? It'll be very, very hard. They are 33 for 2.
That's a good average, but the last 10 test hasn't been as good. He's averaged round.
Well, I think the bat's a long way from his pad. He pushes hard. There was a noise, definite noise, and I don't think there was the bat next to the pad. Jacques Kallis convinced straight away.
Nice shot. That is when Martyn is at his best. Cries of catch it. It has zipped away for another.
All this pressure that Pollock and Kallis have built up here was due to come to an end at some other stage. You see Kallis here just probably looking to swing this, getting it up there. Martin's obliged and thrown everything at it. So close there to Hashim Amla.
That is away. Couple of bounces and another boundary to Hussey. Brings the 50 up.
Room there from Boya.
That was picked up and picked up handsomely. So quickly onto it. 4.
Well, that's short and that's 4. Well, that's where he's very good, isn't he? He has a good defence. He leaves the ball well, but when you bowl him a loose delivery, Michael Hussey puts it away.
Good shot. Work for Hashim Amla, and he scrambles nicely. 2 more runs to Hussey, which brings up 50. Michael Hussey is an amazing cricketer. It's his 4th 50, and all 4 against South Africa. Also has 3 test hundreds, 2 against the West Indies and 1 also against South Africa.
This is the danger man. He's bowling beautifully, and you can see even the way he played that. That's his half century. That's well played, Damien Martyn. As Daryl.
That's close. Very close indeed. Yes, he's gone.
You didn't say at long last. Well, could this be the breakthrough? Could this be the little moment that changes the direction of this match? Nicky Boyer has done it from the other end, so to speak. Kallis was game enough to change his end. Let's have a look at it. Pitches outside off stump, spins back in. Oh, right back he was. Very adjacent to leg stump. It probably would have nicked leg stump. What do you reckon, Pat?
I reckon that's hitting leg stump, Tony. So Mike Hussey goes, well played, an exceptional innings, memorable one, 89. Well, he got the turn. I think Boyer's got him out twice in the match. It does look bad, I've got to say, Tony. It's missing leg, hitting middle.
Oh, he's had a go at that one, and what a shot. He doesn't mind playing his shots, gone all the way. Just imagine this. I mean, here we are in a situation, backs to the wall, and he hits one over the top, again with the spin, over the top of cover for 6.
That's the initiative I was talking about. That someone's going to have to take it, and that could be the defining moment, is that initiative. Now, Nicky Boyer will have some problems. Right, Mackay and Tini, will you have seen that?
So beautiful shot. Well, this is the sort of bloke who's not going to take a backward step. Andrew Simons doesn't know the meaning of the word defence. He is an attack merchant. No, that's 4. That's a magnificent shot. That's a pull shot like a rocket. It almost seems as if the Australians want to finish this before they get to the new ball.
That's what my thinking is. They can try and get as close as they can to the new ball, because that's what South Africa will have to peg their hopes on.
Oh, and there's a cut shot for... if they're playing like this, when we get to that situation where there's a bit of the question of light, may well be the Australians will keep going.
Good point. Very good point, Craigie. Lights will be on, but the one question is the new ball will be around. And they won't be nice in fading light.
It won't be nice in the morning either.
Oh, he's nicked it. That's out.
That's caught behind. That's a huge wicket. That is a magnificent outswinger. That ball has moved in the air. A little bit of reverse swing. Big edge and beautifully taken by Boucher.
And clean it up. So the big inning man's gone. 29 he got in just 26 balls. And now 228 for 4. All to play for.
Edge gone. Martyn's got another one. Up goes the finger. It's a first ball of Adam Gilchrist. Goodness me, there's a twist here. There is a twist at the Wanderers.
They've come alive. Martyn's done the job. Is this the opportunity, South Africa? It looked as if at one stage it might be going away from them, this match. Martyn's responded. That is again a good safe catch by Boucher. A dangerous Gilchrist.
Catch, gone, fingers up. Martyn's got another one. He's got his third. Shane Warne is on his way. Where is that crystal ball, Darryl?
The old game. Yet again, Martyn, some good pace and bounce has come to the party. He's from the golf course in. Some question that decision. I was one of them, but it's worked for him. A little brush. And when Boucher throws it up, most times umpires give it out. Well, Boucher's had the last laugh. It's the end of Warne. He's gone for 3. So Australia now 237, and they're 6 down.
Ready to bat. Kaspovitz and Stuart Clark to come in next. What a drive that is. What a superb drive under pressure.
Callis and company won't be happy with this. Tail India and Brett Lee, and he gets dished up. A little half volley outside all stump first ball.
Oh, he's had a go at that, and that's the sort of thing that he does. Give him a little bit of width, and he will smash it. Right, so there's the summary of the game. Australia need 44 runs to win, and they've got to get 6 wickets to do South Africa.
Still got the tracksuit pants on. We can see that quite clearly. Nice and fine. Has it gone for 4? Yes, it has. Brilliant stuff from Damien Martyn. This has been a 100 of very, very high quality. Celebrating now to the change room, but he will know that he's still got so much work to do, but it's been a terrific 100, his 13th in Test cricket.
Oh, he said with the newer ball it would go finer, but they've paid the penalty for having the man just a little bit too square. But 4 marks to Damien Martyn. It's been a great knock. It really has. Under extreme pressure, there's a lot of talk about him not keeping his place, but this will be one of his most cherished knocks. He's really played well for his team. After you've got your 100, he has to guard against that.
As a nick, and it hasn't carried. It has not carried. It was a healthy nick as well. Mark Boucher did his very best to get the gloves as close as possible to the bounce. He's a little bemused.
Yeah, can't believe it, because it is a genuine nick. Genuine off the face nick with the new ball. You'd expect that to carry every time.
Now that has come back. Was there an inside edge on the pad? That's what Pollock, I think, has gone for. The inside edge on the pad, although Boucher, interesting enough, didn't appeal. So maybe there wasn't, and Pollock was going for LBW.
I think he was, and I think it might have just done a little bit too much in terms of the height. Now, I don't think there's an edge. and it's a bit high. Well, did he edge it? I don't think so.
Don't think so. But how about the seam, Barry? Look at that. That has gone miles. That's not carried either.
How does it not carry? And I think maybe they're too far back. They'll have to revisit that. You've got to make sure that it carries, even if it goes quickly to you and they're slashing. A bowler would rather see the ball go down than not carry. That must be so frustrating for Sean.
Big shout this time from Sean Pollock, and Mark Boucher. Is the finger going up? Yes, it is. Sean Pollock has got the breakthrough. That is the big wicket they wanted this morning. Damien Martyn has played superbly. Terrific 100. And Sean Pollock, look at the celebrations from the South Africans. He has done the business early on day 5.
Caught on the crease, and it's been done before by Sean Pollock. If he can get one to nip back, the only question would have been a little bit of the height because of the new ball. Damien Martyn again caught on the crease. Where does it hit him? It nips a long way. It's pretty close. I think it's probably a good decision. No, yes, hitting top of middle, just hitting the top of middle. So Damien Martyn, after playing quite beautifully, found his way to 100, but couldn't go past it. He's out for 101, 258 for 7. Oh, it's Stuart Clark. I thought it'll be Michael Kasprowicz. Obviously that back problem. He would normally come in ahead of Stuart Clark, but he's been there before.
Pitched up, good fielding. Oh, a scramble from Brett Lee. Makana just might have relieved a bit of tension in the middle.
Well fielded, wasn't it? Look at this, Makayatini. I think Brett Lee was convinced he was going to throw. And then first of all, he was convinced that it had gone past him. And then suddenly, whoops.
Watch the bat, Barry. The bat's up. That's gone too much. Big shout from Pollock and Boucher and all the boys in the slips, but I think it's a good shout from Steve Buckner.
Absolutely. Kept low, but it's really zipped back. I think this is missing leg. He's quite a long way back, and I think that would have gone through Steve Buckner's mind as well. He's just about on leg stump. It's close, very close, maybe just going down leg. Whew, the umpires. Look how much it's come back. Well, it just missed leg stick, and I think that was in the back of the mind. Whoops, there we go.
Clark on strike to Makayatini. And he's got that away for 4. That is a very good shot indeed. Slash that, and he's got a boundary. That is a fine stroke. 2 4s now off this over. In the air, it's gone high. Mark Boucher saying he'll take it, and he does. Makayatini has struck back. They've lost their 8th wicket now, have Australia. Makayatini has got 10 wickets. 10 wickets in a test match for the 3rd time. Amazing stuff, Makayatini. And a smile from Graham Smith. What a finish to a test match this is.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Went wide on the crease. I think he wanted to get a little higher than that, but